Hello, this is Rosalind Antoine with my Module 6 crew discussion. For this assignment, I chose to use my middle school library, and I selected the Natural Sciences section, which is the 500 section in the nonfiction area. For our talk today, I'm going to discuss the general impression of the section, main criteria I would apply when reading, what did I find that needed to be removed, and answer the question, has the library been effectively weeded? So my general impression is that the collection is old. 97% of the collection was published before 2009, which leaves 17 books that were published within the last 13 years, which means that only a handful of books were published even in the 2020s. There were 664 items in that section. The main criteria I would use for weeding would be the MUSTY acronym. So since such a large number of items are older than 10 years old, if I used the age as a criterion, then very few of the books would remain in that section. So MUSTY, of course, stands for misleading, ugly, superseded, trivial, irrelevant, and elsewhere. And one of the main goals in using this is to determine if the content is misleading, if it's no longer accurate, if the books themselves are physically attractive and would make a patron pick it up, if the information in the book has been superseded by something more current, if the information is trivial and not relevant to the curriculum that students are studying right now, and if the information can be found elsewhere. So in answering the question, was the library weeded effectively? Of course, the answer for this one would be no. The library section I reviewed was not weeded effectively. And since no librarian had been working in that library for the past 4 or 5 years, it's understandable that the collection would be old and that many of the items needed to be reviewed and weeded, and then, of course, newer items purchased, and then patrons directed to where they could find their information elsewhere. And this is the primary reference I use for this assignment. Thank you.